What if that warm, comforting bowl of oatmeal you trust each morning was actually doing silent damage to your body? It sounds strange, right? But as a senior doctor who's worked with aging adults for years, I've seen it again and again. The very foods we believe are helping us can become harmful when small but critical mistakes are made. And oatmeal is a perfect example. Welcome to Elderly Active Life. I'm Dr. Mavis Thornton, here to guide you through 4 common oatmeal habits that could be quietly undermining your health after age 60. If you care about living vibrantly as you age, go ahead and like this video right now. It really supports our channel and helps you keep getting our daily uploads on senior health, nutrition, and lifestyle. Ready? Let's get into mistake number 1, and it's a big one. Mistake number 1, reheating old oatmeal, the slow saboteur. Meet Harlan, 78, a former school principal who takes pride in his frugal, well-planned lifestyle. He cooked a week's worth of oatmeal on Sunday night, enough to cover him through Friday. Each morning, one quick zap in the microwave, and breakfast was served. But over time, Harlan started feeling off. His stomach churned more often. He felt sluggish by mid-morning. No new medications, no change in sleep. Just a quiet, creeping discomfort that puzzled both him and his doctor. Eventually, they discovered the culprit: reheated oatmeal. Here's the issue. When oats are stored too long, especially when combined with milk, cream, or sugar, bacteria and oxidation begin working together. Even in the fridge, the longer they sit, the more chemical changes they undergo. And when you reheat that oatmeal, particularly in a high-powered microwave, you risk forming advanced glycation end products, AGEs, nasty little compounds that accelerate aging, spark inflammation, and increase your risk for disease. But that's just the beginning. Oats are high in starch, which breaks down into simple sugars over time. These simple sugars become fuel for bacteria and fermentation, causing digestive distress and increasing gas and bloating in older adults with already sensitive guts. Reheating also weakens nutrient integrity. Fiber degrades, antioxidants diminish, and the texture becomes less digestible, increasing chances of indigestion and gastric reflux. In Harlan's case, switching to single-serve preparation and experimenting with overnight oats gave his gut the break it needed. Within weeks, his fatigue lifted, and his digestion became calm and predictable again. To do it right, skip batch cooking for the week. If you store it, refrigerate it within 30 minutes in a sealed glass container. Avoid high-heat microwaving. Use gentle stovetop warming, or better yet, skip reheating entirely. Cold oats can be delicious. Try overnight oats with almond milk, chia seeds, and cinnamon. Treat your gut like a garden, not a landfill. Oats are amazing when fresh. Still watching? Drop a 1 in the comments if this tip opened your eyes. Let's keep going. Mistake number 2, turning oatmeal into dessert, the sugar trap. Clementine, 73, always started her day with a comfort bowl. Rolled oats, several spoonfuls of brown sugar, a dash of caramel-flavored creamer, and a dollop of whipped topping. Sweet. Yes. Smart? Not quite. Oatmeal starts off as a hero, a slow-digesting complex carbohydrate that provides steady energy and heart-healthy fiber. But when you start adding sugary extras, it becomes a blood sugar bomb. And sugar's damage is layered. It causes insulin spikes, exhausting your pancreas over time. It fuels chronic inflammation, the root of heart disease, and many cancers. It damages your blood vessels and can speed up cognitive decline. Worse still for seniors, our glucose tolerance naturally declines with age. The same sugar our bodies handled at 40 now causes bigger spikes and crashes at 70. In Clementine's case, her mid-morning crashes and elevated A1C readings were no mystery. Once she swapped in natural sweeteners like ripe bananas, blueberries, and cinnamon, she felt better within a week. Her doctor even reduced her medication dose over time. But here's the part many overlook. Sugar also feeds harmful gut bacteria. That imbalance, called dysbiosis, can lead to fatigue, mood swings, and long-term digestive issues. To naturally sweeten oatmeal without health risks, use low-glycemic fruits, berries, pear slices, apples. Spice it up with cinnamon, cardamom, or ginger. Add healthy fats like walnuts, almonds, or flax seeds to slow sugar absorption. Avoid flavored oat packets. They're like eating candy bars for breakfast. Want that touch of sweetness? 1 teaspoon of honey or real maple is plenty when paired with protein and fiber. If this sounds like something you've done, comment sugar trap below and share your favorite healthier alternative. Mistake number 3. Cooking oats at high heat, burning the benefits. Virgil, 69, prided himself on his efficient mornings. In went the oats, high microwave power, 2 minutes flat. But his joints ached more, and his doctor flagged elevated inflammation levels. Why? Let's talk science for a moment. When oats are exposed to very high temperatures, especially with not enough liquid, something called the Maillard reaction kicks in. This browns the oats, but also creates ages, those harmful compounds we talked about earlier. Even if your oatmeal looks normal, chemically, it's becoming more toxic at high heat. Nutrients degrade, antioxidants vanish, and that chewy, overcooked texture, that's your gut saying no thanks. In Virgil's case, switching to low-heat cooking with generous water made all the difference. His oats became creamy, flavorful, and most importantly, anti-inflammatory instead of inflammatory. But there's more. Microwaves don't heat evenly. Pockets of oats get scorched while others remain undercooked. This inconsistency not only affects nutrition, but may even irritate your digestive lining. How to do it right? Use 2:1 liquid to oats for rolled oats. For steel cut, try 2.5:1. Cook on low to medium heat. Stir often. If microwaving, drop to 60% power, cook longer. Stir every 30 seconds. Add spices like turmeric, ginger, or vanilla to enhance flavor and reduce inflammation. Think of your oatmeal like tea. It needs time to steep, not boil. Comment low and slow if you're making the switch. Your joints and gut will thank you. Mistake number 4. Using artificial sweeteners, a chemical mismatch. Loretta, 74, was proud of her sugar-free lifestyle. She carefully avoided sweets, but added a pink packet of artificial sweetener to her oatmeal each morning. The result? Months of bloating, fatigue, and mystery inflammation. Here's why. Artificial sweeteners like sucralose or aspartame trick the brain but confuse the body. Your digestive system reacts as if sugar is present, releasing insulin and disrupting your gut bacteria. Over time, that disruption leads to inflammation, poor nutrient absorption, and even immune dysfunction. But there's another danger: heat. When mixed into hot oatmeal, these sweeteners can break down into chemical byproducts that potentially damage the liver, kidneys, or even affect mood-regulating neurotransmitters. In Loretta's case, her gut biome had shifted. She was unknowingly feeding bad bacteria and starving the good ones. Switching to fresh blueberries, mashed banana, and warming spices brought relief and joy back to her meals. Artificial sweeteners don't offer nutrition, just false satisfaction. They can increase sweet cravings. They're linked to weight gain in seniors. And they harm the one thing you need most: a healthy gut. Natural swaps. Try dates, figs, or stewed prunes chopped finely. Frozen berries release juice into warm oats and act like syrup. A pinch of nutmeg or pumpkin spice transforms flavor. Add chopped pecans or walnuts for balance and crunch. Don't trade sugar for chemicals. Choose a flavor that fuels your body. Ditch the packets in the comments if you're ready to make the clean switch. If you've made it this far, thank you. The fact that you're willing to reflect on your habits, question the healthy routines you've been told for years, and stay open to change, that puts you ahead of 90% of people. Whether you're here for your own health or helping care for someone you love, you're doing something powerful. Because small, thoughtful changes, like tweaking your morning oatmeal, can lead to major improvements in energy, digestion, and even lifespan over time. And to thank you for sticking around, here's a bonus mistake that most people never hear about, but it could be silently affecting your bone health and energy every day. Bonus mistake number 5, overlooking mineral depletion, especially calcium, magnesium, and sodium. We often think of oatmeal as a mineral-rich superfood, and it is. But for older adults, it can also become a mineral thief if you're not careful. Let's take a look at Edna, a 79-year-old who prided herself on her healthy morning routine. Every day began with a bowl of oatmeal, topped with berries, flax seeds, and almond milk. She did everything right, but she began feeling unusually weak in the mornings. Her energy faded, her nails became brittle, and she experienced frequent leg cramps. Her doctor ran some tests. The results? Great blood sugar control, low calcium, suboptimal magnesium, borderline sodium deficiency. So what was happening? Oats, especially unsoaked or minimally processed ones, contain a naturally occurring compound called phytic acid, or phytates. These are considered anti-nutrients because they bind to essential minerals like calcium, magnesium, iron, and zinc, blocking their absorption in your gut. The catch: even if your oatmeal is topped with healthy add-ins, your body may not absorb the minerals they contain if phytates are still present. This is especially problematic for older adults who already absorb minerals less efficiently with age. Maybe taking medications like diuretics or PPIs that deplete minerals are at higher risk for osteopenia, osteoporosis, or sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. Why it matters more after 60. In your 60s and beyond, your body has reduced stomach acid, which impairs mineral absorption, increased need for calcium to protect bone density, lower reserves of magnesium, which regulate nerve and muscle function, greater sodium sensitivity, where even low sodium levels can cause dizziness, confusion, or fatigue. The result? Your healthy oats could actually be draining your reserves, even as you think you're nourishing your body. What to do instead? Simple fixes. 1. Soak your oats overnight. Phytic acid breaks down when oats are soaked in water, especially warm water, for several hours. Add a splash of lemon juice or apple cider vinegar to your soaking liquid to enhance this process. Warm water speeds things up even more. Ideal soak time: 8 to 12 hours, covered at room temperature. 2. Pair oats with mineral-rich foods. Include sources of the minerals your body needs most. Calcium: add plain Greek yogurt, kefir, chia seeds, sesame seeds, or fortified almond milk. Magnesium: top with pumpkin seeds, almonds, or dark chocolate shavings. Yes, really. Sodium: for those with low sodium, add a pinch of mineral-rich sea salt, especially if you're prone to lightheadedness or fatigue. 3. Rotate your breakfast. Don't make oatmeal your everyday default. Rotate in eggs with sautéed spinach, cottage cheese with fruit and seeds, whole grain toast with tahini or almond butter, savory oats with bone broth and herbs. Yes, it's a thing. 4. Use sprouted oats. Sprouted oats are treated to reduce phytic acid before packaging, making them easier to digest and more mineral-friendly. Did you know? Studies show that soaking oats for 12 hours can reduce phytic acid content by 30 to 50%, improving mineral absorption significantly, especially for iron and zinc. Even more powerful, combining soaked oats plus vitamin C-rich fruits like strawberries, kiwi, or oranges can amplify iron absorption further, a critical concern for aging adults, especially women. Case recap: Edna's recovery. Once Edna began soaking her oats overnight, added chia seeds and full-fat yogurt for calcium, and rotated her breakfast 3x a week, her symptoms began to fade. The leg cramps disappeared within 2 weeks. Her energy stabilized, no more late morning crashes. Blood tests 3 months later showed improved calcium and magnesium levels. I had no idea my healthy oatmeal was draining my minerals, she said. I still eat it, but now I do it smarter. Quick quiz. Are you missing minerals? Do you get dizzy when standing up quickly? Do your nails crack easily or seem soft? Are you getting more muscle cramps or spasms lately? Have you noticed numbness or tingling in your fingers or toes? If you answered yes to more than one, your oats may be playing a hidden role. Bottom line, oatmeal isn't the villain, but it's also not immune to scrutiny. As your body changes with age, so should your nutrition habits. By understanding the mineral-blocking effect of phytates and how to easily prevent it, you can reclaim the nutritional power of your breakfast without sacrificing flavor or routine. Final thoughts. We started this video asking a bold question, and now you have the answers. Oatmeal can be a powerful ally, but like many things in life, it's not just what you eat, it's how you prepare it. From skipping reheats to cooking gently, choosing natural sweetness, and respecting your gut. These small tweaks can make your morning bowl a true act of self-care. So, what was your biggest aha moment today? Share it in the comments. We love hearing how these insights are helping you stay strong and vibrant. If this video gave you a new perspective, please like, share it with a friend, and subscribe to our channel, Elderly Active Life. We upload daily wellness tips for seniors who want to thrive, not just survive. Stay gentle with your body, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video.